Today we are going to talk about the side of Celtic folklore that people rarely discuss. The side that kept parents awake at night and turned artists into tragic legends. In our last deep dive, we talked about the Sídhe as fallen gods. But to the average person living in rural Ireland or Scotland centuries ago, the Fae weren't just hidden neighbors. They were predators. They were obsessed with one thing we have that they do not: vitality, our youth, our beauty, and our soul. Today we're exploring the two darkest manifestations of that obsession, the Changeling and the Leanan Sídhe. Welcome back to Legends and Lore. The most pervasive fear in the Celtic world was the theft of a child. It's a concept that sounds like a nightmare because for many families, it was. The Fae were said to be a diminishing race. They were immortal, yes, but they were fading. To keep their bloodline strong or to provide servants in the other world, they would steal healthy, laughing human infants, or sometimes beautiful young brides on their wedding night. But they didn't leave the cradle empty. They left a changeling. In the legends, a changeling was often an ancient, dying member of the Fae who wanted to be pampered in their final days. Or it was a glamour, a piece of wood enchanted to look like a baby, which would soon wither and die, leaving the parents in mourning for a child that wasn't even there. Historically, the changeling myth is one of the most heartbreaking parts of folklore. It was often a way for ancient people to make sense of things they didn't yet have the science to understand. When a child who was once healthy suddenly stopped hitting milestones, or became non-verbal, or had sensory meltdowns, what we would recognize today as neurodivergence or autism, the folklore provided an answer. The answer was that their real child had been taken to the hills, and this strange child was a Fae intruder. It led to desperate, sometimes cruel, tests to get the real child back, like holding the child over a fire or leaving them out on a cold hillside to force the Fae to swap them back. It's a stark reminder of how mythology was used to process the otherness of life. But while the changeling took your child, the Leanan Sídhe, took your soul. She is the fairy lover, a dark muse who targeted the men of the arts, the poets, the singers, and the dreamers. In Celtic lore, she is a paradox, the ultimate inspiration and the ultimate death sentence. She offers a bargain. She will grant you the flame, a burst of creative genius so powerful that your work will live forever. You will write the poems that move nations. You will sing the songs that never die. But the price is your life force. She is a spiritual parasite. As your fame grows, your body withers. The Leanan Sídhe lives off the energy of your passion. The legend says that those she loves die young, burning out in a blaze of glory before being dragged into the other world to belong to her forever. It's the original 27 Club, the idea that genius comes at a lethal cost. Whether it was the fear of the cradle or the price of the pen, the ancient Celts knew that beauty and danger were two sides of the same coin. The Fae didn't hate us, they just needed us. They remind us that in the ancient world, the shadows weren't just empty, they were hungry. Next time you feel a burst of sudden inspiration, or you hear a strange sound from the nursery in the middle of the night, just remember, some gifts come with a contract you can't break. Thanks for watching Legends and Lore Mythology. If you want more deep dives into the darker side of history, hit that subscribe button. And remember, keep the iron close. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video.